Hey y'all, it's Susan with Susan's Country Living. Welcome to my kitchen today. It is hot outside. Here we are almost to the end of May and it's ice cream making time. I'm going to use have this Sunbeam ice cream maker. It is the kind you have to add ice, but you can use just any kind of plain salt, kosher salt. You don't have to go get rock salt, but mine does use ice, and it makes this size container. We're going to use a quart of liquid, so this is about a 2-quart container, about what you would buy at the grocery store if you were buying ice cream in this. So what I have is raw milk dairy, and there's no eggs in this. It's just, cream that I've skimmed off. Then I'm going to make some half and half, some organic sugar, and some organic vanilla. So let's get putting this ice cream together. So I have a quart of skimmed cream, and I'm going to measure 2 cups of this. And we're going to put it here into our container. I'm going to do some half and half, and I need 2 cups of half and half, so I'm going to add a cup of our cream. I probably could have just used cream. That'd make it really good and rich. I may try that later this summer. And then I have some of our raw milk dairy and make some half and halves. I didn't take the cream off of this, so this is probably more like half and half. So our container's about half full, maybe a little more. We're going to add a cup of organic sugar. I haven't experimented yet with alternative sweeteners yet, like maple syrup or honey, or even monk fruit or allulose. So that's something that I would like to experiment with to make this a lower calorie. So there's our half cup. I use Thrive Market stuff. They don't sponsor me, but I love their products, and I live out in the country, and it's a drive to go in, and it really saves me money ordering and having it delivered right to my house. Time and money. We're going to add our vanilla. Coffee. And now we're going to mix to dissolve the sugar. So we're going to get this into our maker here, and we're going to grab some ice. Get this in there. Now I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of kosher salt. And I'll just keep layering, and then when it gets up close to the top, I'll go ahead and add another cup of water, and we're just going to get this going. It may take a little longer, and I'll just keep adding ice, and then more salt is needed. And when the machine stops, it's ready. Been going about 30 minutes because my kitchen's pretty warm today, and it was starting to make a squeaking sound because the ice cream's expanded and kind of pushed up the lid just a little bit. So I went ahead and cut it off, and I could tell by the sound it was pretty much done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off the base. Be very careful to keep it level. And then I'm going to do what I call ripen it or harden it. Instead of putting it in the freezer right away, we're going to leave it in the ice bath because it's probably, I took the temperature a while ago and it's just like maybe right at 20 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe just a hair lower. And I'm going to leave it in there. We're going to cover this up. Some people, my grandmother used to use newspaper. She'd cover the top with newspaper and then cover with a blanket like this. And I'm going to let that set. It said 2 to 3 hours. I'm going to check it in an hour because I want to be able to put it in these little containers. These were my grandmother's too. These are little Jello molds, and the bottom comes off. And when I would go to her house, I'd always check the freezer because she had strawberry or peach or vanilla ice cream, and they would be in these little containers. So they're portion control and easy to store in your freezer. And if you want to put it in a bowl, you just turn it upside down and pop it out, and you have a little serving of your ice cream there. So we're going to let this harden and then do that and pop it in the freezer. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like. Have a lot of videos out there for scratch cooking like this. Cooking from, you know, what you have, living a more sustainable life, growing your own food, and using it in your cooking. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.